Oh man, I hope that part didn't get. Because I hit the live like a second before you said it, but I don't think it went through. I don't think it was. What's going on?
You ain't give us no countdown or nothing.
Hell no!
All right.
I'm trying to catch motherfuckers off guard. I already
Call,
hit the non. I'm not monetizing this. I'm not. I know we gonna curse like a motherfucker, so I was like fuck it. Let's just
there it is.
start.
Listen, listen. You about to discredit the whole video because as soon as they hear me say something like that, they're gonna be like, "Ah, nope, caught in 4K. See,
Yeah.
he's a liar, and Lindsey Shaw is innocent."
Well, just to let y'all know, I mean, we usually do on my channel. We do entertainment news and whatnot. So, and I didn't do what I said I was gonna do. Was try to. I wanted to promote this like a long time before we got on here, but I'm sorry, things got crazy. We're trying to do this at the last minute, but here we are. I didn't want to let another day go by without.
The internet moves fast.
Yeah. So I wanted to link up with these brothers and talk with them about this topic. As you can see, if you join the live, I'll give time to get people in if they're gonna come in. If they're not, this is not a normal time that I usually live stream, so nobody would be expecting me on here at this time. But
Okay.
if just to introduce the panel real quick, I'm gonna start with Tyrell. I'm gonna start with you because we've been fucking with you before we went live because for some reason he bought a PlayStation. Don't get me started again. I won't do it. But if you tell the audience who you are and where they can find you online.
I'm Tyrell from North Carolina. You can find me on my TikTok at Tyrell BLM Bailey. You can find me on Facebook at Black Lives Matter.
All right. What was I, man? I think my stuff ain't messed up. I was like, I was about to say, I know this thing didn't free. Okay, now. And we got Fame Black. I don't. Is it Fame Black? Am I gonna just call you Fame Black
Yes.
all day?
Yes.
God
Yes.
damn it! This boy right here, letting it get to his head. What's up, man?
A pimp named Slickback. You got to say the whole thing. No, that's okay. You can call me Fame. I am Fame Black. You can follow me at Fame Black on TikTok and generally on the internet. But if you follow me on Facebook, if you friend request me on Facebook, I'm going to say no. And if you're looking for interesting tweets, I don't have them. I just tweet watch. So the best bet, if you want to get some content and know who I am, is follow my TikTok and my Snapchat. Snapchat, I do stuff on Snapchat.
Yeah. The hell was that? Man, this house is freaking me out. And you guys know me. I'm Chris. We're talking through the medias. T3 medias for short. Mostly we do entertainment news. We do reviews. We do reactions, things like that. Try to keep it light. But every now and then, something happened, and I just gotta let it out. And I wanted to talk with some people that I knew would feel the same way about this topic. If you saw the thumbnail, you saw the picture. It's been a couple days since this actress has. But she deleted her TikTok. Did she suspend it? Well, I don't know what she did with it. Lindsey Shaw, when she did this.
I mean, she just it's still there. She just left. She's not using it.
She's just not posting, right?
Yeah, because
right. She's taking a social media break.
That she quitting social media or something like that. She was saying.
Now, Tyrell, you had an interaction with before I get into that. Let me just. For all of y'all who don't have TikTok or didn't keep up with it or not paying attention to it, so Lindsey Shaw, apparently she's a child actress from an old TV show on Nickelodeon. I don't know, I didn't watch it.
Love that show.
But
yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I was a Rocco's Modern Life kind of brother, me man. I don't know, Ren and Stimpy.
That's not even the same time period at all.
Hey, that's my Nickelodeon, but so. She got on social media and I looked into the history of her channel and of her page, and she's known for, I guess, like doing these kind of, I don't know what to call them, like she trolling or she just kind of like bullying people kind of, or just is she a right wing kind of a person who just likes to own the left or anything like what? I mean, what would you categorize her as, like, as far as the way she comes at people? If you had to,
I ain't trying to talk about nobody, but she seemed kind of like off the edge a little bit. I'm watching her videos, and she ain't got no rhythm when she dance. It's just like, man, you picking some chicken or some fish, and you ain't got no seasoning there. You trying to make everybody eat it. Like, man, you can't force that stuff on the people. You gotta have some rhythm with it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and Fame, you said you it wasn't Fame. Was it you who had the the messages back and forth with her?
No. That was Tyrell.
That was Tyrell. Okay, that was your screenshot. Okay, but what about you? If you were to categorize it, what would you say?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know her on Instagram. Look, check this out. I like a show from Nickelodeon that I used to watch when I was like a preteen or whenever that show was out. And I watched that shit. And then when I saw all of them on TikTok, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Because I'm on TikTok now. I was like, oh, I could follow them. And that's kind of like the cool thing.
Right.
And never did I expect anything like this. I didn't like see any of her posts. I just followed her because she's a member of the cast. That was the first post of hers that I had ever seen. Is the controversial one.
Tell the truth, man. She was your Nickelodeon crush, huh?
No, that was that I had a Disney crush and it was Raven Simone.
Growing up, it was Topanga.
But it's still a bad choice. Still a bad choice.
For me, it was Topanga from Boy Meets World.
Her too. But Raven seemed like I met Raven when I was 17. It's just she was like 18. Like it seemed more accessible. Danielle Fishel is a lot older than me, and I met her too, and I regret it.
But so Lindsey Shaw, she gets on TikTok. So what had happened was, so there's this video on TikTok, and all I can describe it, I forgot the name of the brothers that made it. It's like the Usamago. Okay.
Usamango.
And they made a video where they had all their friends in the video, and they just doing this. It's just a little dance. I'm sure you guys seen it where they just vibe. I mean, when you first look at it, all it is just they just a vibe. It's just it's like something that people just gravitated towards and turned into this positive, like it's like a living meme that's just with this good energy, like, and everybody's using it for calling out something that positive that's going on in their life or something, just to say so it's mostly positive messages, like when you finish that goal that you've been trying to achieve, or when you beat that game,
when that direct deposit hits your account.
Yeah, when they accidentally deposit that $100,000 into the wrong account, and that account happens to be yours, and you not giving the money back. So, I mean, everybody seemed to just get on this positive wave. But here comes Lindsey Shaw. I feel like she was like, what can I do? I don't want to do the same thing everybody else is doing. I want to do something different. Like when I first saw it, before I reacted to it, I really had to second guess myself because I didn't know anything about her, and right. I didn't get the joke. If it was a joke, I didn't get it. And I was like, because at the very end of it, she was like, she did the dance and she goes, okay, I get it. So at first I thought she was like, I don't get it, but now I
then tried it, and now I'm with it.
She gets it. Then I was like, but I still can't shake this feeling that I hate this woman. I just couldn't shake it. So I looked in the comments and I was like, okay, everybody is feeling and seeing or feeling what I'm feeling. And then it just blew up from there. Tyrell, you got a little bit of that smoke because when you commented to her, she responded.
Oh man, all her followers, all her supporters were coming at me all night in the morning. They were throwing like racial slurs, bullying. I want her followers got on my son video that I made with him. Talking about my son ugly. I mean, she on to try to stop them from doing all that stuff. She could have pinned out on no bullying, no racial things in my comments. She could have did something like that, but she didn't do anything like that.
So I put it up for a split second. Let me put it back up. So one of the things that happened, and I'm glad you screenshot. And that's why Fame wanted to introduce me to you because you had the foresight to screenshot what was going on, because people think that black people were saying that this was kind of racist towards black people because of just what the video was about. No, it wasn't that. It was what was going on in the comment section when people were just telling her, "Hey, why are you, picking on, these guys?" But anyway, let me just read it real quick. So it says right here, Tyrell, you said something like, something about how this. I mean, some stuff is for us. Like why are you making fun of like black content? And when you said this stuff is for us, she comes back with like she mocks you for calling it the our music and using that term, right?
Oh yeah.
Can you hear me?
Say again.
I said when you said that, why are you making fun of like our content or something like that? Then she responded with like she mocked you for using that phrase like our music or our content, right?
Yeah. She was like our music, and she told me some stop.
Yeah, she was like, boy, stop or some shit like that.
Exactly. And then she telling me, are you not Jonah Art? Get off your mount, sir. And then next month she calling me a sheriff or some stuff like that.
Chill out, sheriff. Yeah.
Like what's like? I mean, like if you don't like dance and stuff like that, you don't like it, but you ain't gotta mock them and tell me what the F is that. You ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah, I mean, I got it right here. It's up on the screen right now. It says, you said, I mean, some stuff is for the culture, but I see your video dancing to our music. Now you dissing this. I'm confused. You were genuinely asking her a question. I'm confused. You gotta have rhythm though. And then you kind of dug out it and said you gotta have rhythm though. But and then she mocked you and said, quote unquote, our music. Stop. Like and then you said, and then you responded with, y'all want to feel entitled, so no, you stop. But she wasn't. Like I said, it wasn't like the video itself was the thing that hit. It was the thing. It was the feeling that these boys were just doing. They did a video, and it was very positive. And you teased it or bullied it, or you were making fun of it for no reason at all. In an environment where people are already mad that content creators, black content creators, having their shit stolen, and the benefits are going to white content creators. I mean, that's pretty much what people were trying to get to the heart of. Like, why are you doing something stupid like this in a time like this when all this other shit is going on? Like, that's what I feel.
So all Lindsey had to do when Tyrell commented that is say, I'm not making fun of anybody's culture or music. I'm just making fun of the dance. And
exactly.
You're clear. You're clear.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because like I said, even before I had my reaction already ready to go and post it. And before I hit it, I was like, am I tripping? I mean, I know everybody else didn't pause like that. I'm sure a lot of people just got on it like, fuck that, and just reacted. But
some people are sensitive for sure.
Yeah, but I stopped myself. I was like, maybe I'm not getting her joke. So I went back into her other content to see if she's always been this cryptic or sarcastic. And then when I saw like other TikTokers like Aunt Karen 0 on there, I was like, okay, all right, okay, okay, now I'm not alone in this, because they say
right. The video itself is not intentionally racist, in my opinion. Now, some people could say, oh, she hating on the black creator, but she loved it when Ned did it. And that is part of it. When you add into the bigger picture, it becomes a microaggression.
Right.
So it like I said, if she had just said, oh, I'm not making fun of anybody's culture, I'm just making fun of the dance, that is the end of it. There is no story here. There's no crying later. There's none of that. Like I said, this is the first post I saw her. So I'm just scrolling on the For You page. I see it, and I'm about to comment a joke like, oh, you gotta have more rhythm than that in order to get it, or something like that. I don't even know what I was about to say. But I look in the comments and I see people bullying Tyrell like, yo, you don't know what racism is, and like you don't know what culture is. This is a German song or a Swedish song or whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't matter. It became not about that anymore. And they're like coming at him, and I look at Lindsey's comments, and Lindsey's commenting toward him and saying like, stop. You're taking it to a place where it doesn't need to go for no reason. No, your commenters have done that.
Yeah.
And she did not tell them to stop. She didn't say like, yo, this is not real. And I know, like, we all know how TikTok notifications work. So I know you saw them commenting, especially because you got in the comments to respond to Tyrell. So
exactly. She was all down in them comments. Like, she was heavy involved in it. And
another comment that she has is to another creator. Somebody said like, what exactly is your problem with this video? And she just says like, my frustration is multi-layered. And it's like, what the fuck is that, dude? Like, man,
she was hella cryptic, and she very cryptic with her words. It's like, I don't know if it's on purpose or if it's just that if that's really how she talks, but it seems like it's done on purpose. That's just my opinion.
I just like, yeah, it feels important to state. It shouldn't be, but it feels important to state like no one cares or thinks it's racist that she didn't like the dance. Like, fuck that. Who cares? Like, you got an opinion, everybody got an opinion, and that's fine. It's about everything after that.
I never brought racism up in the comments towards her. Let's talk about it. And the thing is, people was making it about the song. I wasn't talking about the song. I was talking about the brothers that she was mocking. That's what I was talking about.
Right. Like exactly. I mean, there are a bunch of like when I mentioned before, when I said how this was about a video, about her making fun of a video. I feel like she was making fun of a video of these brothers on there that just made a positive. Like they didn't have a message on their video. They were just. It just felt like a positive vibe, and then people took that video and turned it into something, you know, bigger and more positive. It just overall was just a positive thing. And when you look throughout all of TikTok with all the other drama that's going on, people getting their accounts banned, or people that are being too over political, or people getting their content stolen, and then other people making like thousands of dollars, in some cases maybe close to hundreds of thousands of dollars on things that were originally made by other people, and they get nothing. There's people on TikTok that are making money off of a video that they downloaded from somebody else and put on their account, and the original person who posted that video has been banned because of that video. But the other guy who lifted it can still make money off of it, and it got like 9 million views. It don't make sense.
It's a twisted game, man. But getting back to the Lindsey situation, shortly after that, you know, I made my video laughing at her for getting dragged in the comments, because after that, I thought, like, I'm not for bullying. I'm not for people going in and telling her to die or telling her to kill herself and all that. I don't think that none of that is okay. You can't unlearn racism that way. I'm not an advocate for people saying like, oh, we need to be nice to these white people so that they'll be nice to us. I don't believe that. Like, we're entitled to the respect. However, you're not going to get anywhere or teach anybody anything by saying die, kill yourself. Right. That's the place that goes nowhere, right? It's a sentence that goes nowhere. Yeah. So I don't believe in any of that. I do think it's okay for people to be in her comments and say, are you okay? What the fuck is this? You know, I thought that was funny. So I made my video with the Usmango boys or Usimango boys or whatever, saying like, when your Nickelodeon star gets dragged. And a lot of people were in my comments saying like, how is this racist? How is this racist? How is this racist? And I was tired of commenting back. So I made a video that was explaining what happened.
Right. That black button get really good.
It was the fact that when she finally deleted the video, it then got to a point where the people who were still kind of catching up to what was going on are starting to hear about it for the first time. At this point they can only be focused on the video, because the video is what is circulating on other people's pages and whatnot. And there was nobody that I've seen yet. I'm sure there was some other people who did the same thing that Tyrell did, but it's kind of hard to find them unless I'm just not that good at searching through TikTok. But
no, it is hard to find. A lot of people don't have this. It happens so fast. Like, I'm old. Like, I'm 31, so I'm not from an era of pull your phone out or start screenshotting everything. Right. I'm from an era of like, when shit is going down, put your phone down and start handling the business. Yeah. Like, I'm in the comments getting at some of these racists. And I'm tagging Lindsey going like, you don't see this? You don't see this? Right. And I'm not thinking about taking screenshots. I'm in the trenches. Yeah. So, and I'm like, you know, like, to the foresight for Tyrell, like that, you know, he got him. A lot of people didn't see it coming. And then once people start saying, how is this racist? And it's like, oh, you got to go to the comments. The comments were all.
And now she has deniability a little bit, but thanks to Tyrell, there's some evidence out there,
it also came out on the other side, because right after my video, you know, her co-stars Devin Werkheiser and Daniel Lee Cook, they both saw it, they both commented, and they both dropped responses that, you know, Daniels was very sarcastic and making a joke out of the situation. And in the beginning, it seemed like Devin had an understanding, and to be honest with you, to be more candid, I spoke to both of them. Mm-hmm. We had conversations. I'm not going to get too far into it, but we had conversations, and it seemed like they both really did understand what was at stake after they had they had already dropped their statements, their initial statements, and then spoke to me. And it seemed like after they spoke to me, they understood that there was a deeper element, but they had already dropped their statements.
Right. Yeah. And the thing is, I don't understand how they think that they were making the situation better in the beginning, and they encouraged Lee Thomas yeah, hello Lindsey, this Daniel Thomas
let's drop the sex tape.
Making a joke out of the whole thing.
Oh.
I mean, and when people started saying no, look at the comment section. Look at what we're really talking about. Like let me tell you what I remember when I first saw it, because when I first saw the video, it was through my For You feed, and it came to me like the way a video is supposed to come to you. It's not. I wasn't showing it. Nobody shared it or anything. It just came to me, and I saw that this was the last thing I saw that day before I made my reaction on it. And I said that in my reaction. I said I was literally about to put my phone down for the night and be like, this is the last video I'm gonna watch. And boom, that was the video. And I remember just sitting there like, what the? And he just was throwing me off and triggering me, right? But when I first saw the comment section, it was saying things like, it's not too late to delete this. It's not too late. I mean, I saw a whole bunch of comments saying you are in, and I've said this to people in private. I wish I'd been saying this more. I'm gonna start saying this more in public, where I believe there is a window where if you say something like crazy online, if it's like, say, if you're a white person saying something and it possibly could trigger people of color, then like you are within like there's an unknown amount of time. But if your reaction to catch yourself or to delete it or apologize or whatever is quicker than before the masses start, like when within a couple of minutes or hours, when the people started saying it's not too late, it's not too late, it's not too late. But the first thing she decided to do was criticize anybody who was, questioning her. That was her response. And the very first comment when she made that statement or one of those statements, that's when it was too late, in my opinion. What you feel? What you think about that? Am I right about it?
I mean, yeah, there is a window, of course, like to be like, yo, I just said some crazy shit. I'm sorry. This tweet and deletes all the time. They still get captured, but it's like, oh, you had the sense
Tyrell
to
on
take
it. Yeah, they
gonna
get captured.
Keep my receipts. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, that's some intuitive shit, and more Black people need to think like that. We need to be more vocal, because it was. Once the comments went off and once the video gets deleted, it's very easy to be like, she's just making fun of a dance. Y'all are reaching. Right. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. You can have that opinion if you don't know what's going on. And maybe you can look at the comments and maybe if you reach and you say, well, she didn't say anything directly racist. Right. Cool. But when you add up dissing Black creators, dismissing the fact that you were slightly offended and saying like, hey, what's up with the culture situation? I mean, the music situation. And she dismisses you instead of saying like, yo, I'm not making fun of anybody. Chill out.
Then what was it? You're not Joan of Arc. You're not like mocking.
Right.
Mocking
she said you're taking it to a polarizing place. And it's like, but what about the other people in these comments? Yeah. So ignoring that. Then the apology. I'm sorry if you were offended. Weaponizing white tears. When you add all of these together, it's like, no, you don't see. No, that's not an open racist. She's not on the front porch going, niggers, go back to Africa. Right. But if it looks like a duck and sounds like a duck, it's not a wolf.
Make sure I'm trying to get the name right. I think on her there was this other. I don't know if she was on that same show or not, but there was this actress on her TikTok, on her account. It says Dorito Teeth. I think her last name might be Dorito.
That was her friend.
That was a friend of hers, and she she kept some receipts as well. Like, have any of y'all reached out to her?
Yeah, we spoke. She reached out to me before. She was like, "I think you want to see this," and then drop the link to the TikTok.
What about you, Tyrell? Did you see that video too that she posted?
I seen it. Someone sent me the video about, but I don't know who it was. But I seen it though.
And the thing is, what this friend of Lindsey just showed receipts of previous conversations, like scenarios where her and a bunch of other girlfriends, they got together and to a party. She got really drunk, and then she started I guess saying racial slurs to what was it, the Uber driver or
The
something
dude
like
that paid for everything.
Okay. And
the driver.
Yeah, she drunk up all the free liquor, got wasted, and then just got real racist. And then if you thought that this is just a person that's just taking advantage of what's going on with Lindsey currently, no, she saved a bunch of these text messages and stuff and showed proof of how toxic Lindsey was in her comment section. She's like, no, if you think that she was doing that for the first time, you are mistaken. Here is something that she has done. This is something she has always done and how she has always been. She is racist. And this is what she was, the Dorito lady was saying. I think, I'm not mistaken, right? Her last name, I think, is Dorito. So don't
I don't know. I think it is Dorito.
Fun of it because that is a real name, but because we know of the food, we just think just of the chips. But she brings up the screenshots of everything that went down, and that to me explained why she felt the need to come out with that tearful apology and whatnot, because she was in her feelings, in her own little world, thinking that she was being funny and cute and stuff. But then when she realized how far, like, I don't know what it is, but when she realized, I guess one moment when she realized that this is not just going to be a 1 minute thing or 1 hour thing or 1 day thing. This is going to be a thing. Then she realized, oh shit, I'm in trouble now. I just, and I'm not surprised with all the other stuff that's coming out, but I am surprised how people reacted to her and said, if you had these screenshots for all these years, all this time, why are you just waiting till now to show us? And I have an answer to that, but what do you feel about something like that? The other young lady who brought her receipts and showed those comments, being asked that question, why did you wait until this actress was at this moment before you showed it? Why didn't you release this a long time ago? What's your opinion on that question?
This is classic situation of reading the headline and then not reading the article. If you look in Dorito Teef's comments, they say, why did you wait? Why you wait till now to call her out? You trying to get the clout? And she's like, this ain't the first time I called her out. This ain't the first time I I did something on Instagram. I called her out, and she's like, and Lindsey responded to me calling her out. Right. So like, this is the receipts for you. I have been doing this. Y'all don't know, and it's just like, damn. So and they're like, well, how come why were you friends with her if she's like this? And she's like, I'm not. This is from XYZ time. And these are multiple times where I realized she had problematic behavior. Right. And it's like, yeah, man, she's legit. And she, like I said, she reached out to me and said, like, I think you want to see this. And yeah, man. And it's somebody else reached out. I'm not going to say it. Somebody else reached out to me that knows Lindsey and was like, yeah, no, you're right. She's racist. And yeah, it's wild stuff.
Yeah. What about you, Tyrell? You said a bunch of people were coming after you posted your video showing those comments. You said a lot of people came at you with all this nonsense. And you said that did you say anything about this other lady or did you reach out to her too, or did she reach out to you as well? The Miss Dorito, did you see all of that?
Oh, actually, somebody sent me the video of it.
But you didn't have a conversation with her like Fame did. Okay.
No, I didn't know.
But like we were saying earlier, at least they had the foresight, both of them, to because I'll admit I didn't think of it either. I as bad as I was and what I was feeling, I didn't think about doing what Tyrell and what the other young lady did, and it's a good thing that because it explains so much. Like, when you were just,
it gives you background.
Yeah, exactly. It paints the picture, because it's like, because you'll start questioning yourself. Like, you were like with the way I did, I was like, am I tripping? Like, why is this video making me, it's like I could see it in her eyes. I don't know what it was, man. You can, it's like, you know how when you in a party, you could be in a room full of white women, and you, for some reason, your spider senses can hone in on the one girl that you know will holler at you. I don't know what that sense. I don't know. You know that. You know what I'm talking about. How we can sense it. I just felt like I was feeling something.
You took it to a whole nother place. I was about to drop some psychological science and tell you that over the years, like, even though it's not been a very long extended amount of time, for over 400 years though, Black people have evolved to have a sense of like animals have a sense of danger about our predator, which has been historically white people. So we can sense the predators. We know where they are. It's hard to explain to people who don't feel it. Like, oh, I don't see anything here. They didn't say anything directly racist. Like, no, but I can feel it, and you need to hear me because there's a predator here, right. And my spider senses are tingling. We evolved our own defense mechanism,
right? And it's only to and it's been something that we need to do to stay alive. I mean,
for sure, it's for survival. It's defense. It's like in the wild, there are animals that like you have ears or are faster than their prey because they can't all die to the predators. So there's a way for the prey to defend themselves. And this is ours. We can target racists. We can find out a racist through small microaggressions. We gave it a title, but through small little actions that don't seem harmful to anybody. We know what's up. That's psychological shit.
There'll be a conversation that a Black person could be having with their white friend. And another man could walk up to him, another white person. It could be a supervisor or boss or something like that. And he can say something to the both of them at the same time in a certain way where when that guy walks away, the Black guy can look over to his friend and be like, see, that's why I don't trust him. And the white guy be like, what are you talking about? All he said was, he's like, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, he is the kind of guy that will smile. You see the way he was smiling? Look, he's the kind of guy that will smile in your face, and then like 6 months later, then all of a sudden, something will happen and it will come out. I mean, these things do happen, and people need to realize that you can't just what Lindsey did was she just kept even if she felt like she didn't do anything bad, just dismissing people the way she was doing it, mocking was just adding fuel to the fire. And
for sure,
and you gotta. I used to work when I was working in corporate America and stuff. But when I worked for a big company, and then I learned about office politics for the first time. And that was the first time I heard that phrase about in sexual harassment situations or something, like if a man do something to a woman or vice versa. And I heard the phrase of it's not about what the person or the offender meant. It's how the person who was offended took it. And
yeah, it's not intention, it's execution.
Exactly. So it's like I could just be talking about like everyday things or whatever and stuff, and I'm thinking my jokes aren't that bad because all the other guys in the room that we all laughing about it. But that doesn't mean that how this other person reacted to it should be dismissed, because HR is gonna listen to them. So it's not about how you meant it. It's about how they're taking it. And I feel like when you in a situation where the majority, or it feels like a good number of people of color are coming at you and saying, yo, this is fucked up. Like, I'm telling you, this is going to be taken in this way if you don't delete this or explain yourself for such and such. And then you dismiss it because you feel in your heart, I can do what I want, or I know I'm not racist. You're ignoring what you're being told. And then when it hits you, now you on there crying, talking about I'm learning. But you weren't you weren't trying to learn shit yesterday.
You weren't trying to learn when we were trying to teach.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't like that fucking shit when she said I'm learning. I thought of Tyrell when she said that shit. When she was like, I'm learning. No, Tyrell was teaching you, and you dismissed him and mocked him. Like that's where I went with it.
I thought I was just telling her how I felt about it, and then as they know, her supporters fans got in them comments, and they just went at me.
It's like, why do I have to listen to Tyrell when my friend Candace Owens says that I'm cool? like you get that one black person that's agreeing with you. That means that you get to dismiss the millions that's saying the opposite. Like it don't make no sense.
Oh man. The one black person that be agreeing with the white people, you see that all the time on TikTok. I will get to that, but you know,
yeah, they'll hunt them down. They'll search for that dude. They'll be like, come on, somebody gotta have my back.
Exactly.
Look, it's ridiculous. Let me tell you something. Let me say, I want to say this as much as I can, everywhere I can. Black people are so loving and teaching and understanding. When the colonizers first came to Africa, we didn't say get the fuck out of here. We taught them how to wash. We gave them gold. And then take that same example, and you can apply it to different things over the years. Take that example and apply it to hip hop, a genre of music that we created, that we are involved in, that we love. Eminem, come on in. We love you. Come on in. We don't give a fuck. They can't get Lil Nas X on his country ass song, Old Town Road. They can't get on country charts. Yeah. But we're like, Eminem, no, not pop. Get over here in hip hop where you belong, because we love you. Like, we are so lucky. And just Tyrell in the comments going, hey, this can be taken the wrong way. Like, you making fun of our music. And all she had to say was, I'm not making fun of music. I'm just making fun of the dance. Or I just don't get it. Or whatever.
That one little, she could have said that one time, pinned it to the top. It would have been over. And then everybody could have just said whatever they wanted to say. And she could have always had that pin at the top. I was just making fun of the dance.
I still would have told that, you ain't got no rhythm, but still at the same time, I still would have found it.
I put that on my reaction when I did a collaboration with another TikTok. She did a little thing where she acted like a reporter, and I spliced it in, and she's gonna be working with me on my main on this channel, and a little bit more in the future. But she one thing I put on the part where she was doing that dance, I wrote the words above her head. Actual live footage of Lindsey Shaw doing the dance that she mocked a few days before she tries to take credit for inventing said dance. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like that was probably gonna happen. Like, y'all motherfuckers should be thanking me. I made that. You know what I'm saying? I started this, chicken wing shit. This the motherfucker.
It had 100 million. It had 100 million beforehand, but right, she invented it. She invented it.
Like that. Like man. I don't trust it. I mean, if it had 100 million by the time she did it, if she would have rode the wave a little bit longer, for all we know, she would have had like 300 mil by the end of the week over these dudes, and they would have got their accounts banned for stealing her song or stealing her dance.
Man, let me tell you something. I wrote something. I wrote a couple things that they could use. Either I wrote something specifically for each one of these cast members because I give a fuck. Listen. Because I give a fuck about the show, I wrote something to each of these cast members. I wrote something for each of these cast members, a statement that they can say. All these motherfuckers ignored me. All these motherfuckers. Told.
Who you mean, Cookie and them?
Yeah. All these motherfuckers said, "This is well written. Thank you."
You're so well spoken.
Nope. Not gonna use it though. Appreciate the help. I don't need it. I'm gonna go bury myself.
Dude, that shit reminds me of like, we've seen the footage. I mean, it's all over the place where cops, they get in these situations with people of color, and then it gets bad, and then by the time, and then now they with us recording it, these cops are being like fired, and more accountability has been happening than it ever has in the past. But there's always seems to be that moment where a cop can. Even if the person that they're hitting up is getting loud and whatnot, because people, when they know, when especially black people, when we know we didn't do shit wrong, like we get mad because we know what's gonna happen. Like if this cop wanted to, if this cop woke up this morning and said, "I'm gonna do this to some person, I don't care who it is," then that's nothing that some people can do about it. So we get our feelings and emotions get up. No, nobody wants, black or white, nobody wants to get arrested. Nobody wants to go to jail. But there's always that moment where sometimes where the person that's about to be arrested is like logically or calmly saying, like, "Officer, I'm telling you, it couldn't be me, or I couldn't have done it because and then they'll explain it. And then this cop will get into this moment where it's like, you're not gonna. I've been serving this community for the blah 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 years, and you ain't gonna disrespect. Like that whole you will respect my authority mode. And I'm tired of being these people yelling at me thing, and they refuse to listen to logic, and they decide to get themselves fired instead. It's like you can see when it turns like there's no going back. Even when you proved that they're wrong, they're like it's more important.
It's nothing like doubling down, like. that's it's so easy to take a step back and pause and reflect. But instead, it just seems, and this is why people think this is why people call it entitlement or privilege, is like, you as a black man cannot spaz out. I'm sorry, that was ableist. I apologize. You cannot attack someone. You cannot attack someone like an officer or something like that. And you cannot attack someone like officers like that. You would think about it. You'd be like, yo, I might die. When there's footage of white people attacking officers with weapons or their fists and just getting arrested. And it's just like I don't have to restrain myself. I don't have to second guess this. And it's the same way around for Lindsey or for those police officers. Like, no, I'm right. And in the end, even if I'm not right, I'll be proven right. So it doesn't matter what I do. I'm doubling down.
Right.
You're wrong. I'm right. And you are going to I'm going to force you to realize.
I know it's getting late. I see the sun already going down on both of y'all's end.
Right. I was like, let me go in here.
But moving on to what else has been going on TikTok real quick, like with the whole thing where content that's being made on TikTok by black creators or people of color in general, and seeing people just straight up go make crazy amounts of money off of just straight up lifting the content that was made by someone else and making a name for themselves, making fame for themselves, and making bank for themselves without ever acknowledging who they stole it from. And like in some cases, like Charlie, I forgot how to say her last name properly. D'Amelio, like the queen of TikTok now, off of the dance moves that she never. People at first I thought it was like, wait, because she's dancing on the song, everybody dances on the song. She didn't write that song. She's not a rapper.
Right.
And then I realized what was really going on. They were all just instead of just linking up with or saying I got this dance from this creator. At first, when TikTok was young, it was like, oh, I'm just gonna do that dance too, and make it my own sound. And now that I'm so famous, people are now thinking that the original person was her or was that. There's a white dude that's famous for that, like for New Man, like and like he did exactly what Lindsey did, with doubling down on it. And shit like that, and not getting.
I mean, credit. He tripled down. He said, "I don't care. I steal. I steal."
Yeah, and it got to a point where it was like, it's like I'm not gonna be told anything by anybody, and I don't, and that whole I don't give a fuck mode, it just kicks in. It's just
only JS should be in this conversation as well. Only JS on TikTok. She got leaked. I'm sorry, they got leaked. They got leaked saying some stuff to some black creators, they got leaked in the past.
Tyrell, what the hell you doing? What's going on? You good? you look like.
Oh, y'all good? I'm trying to pit away this thing.
I thought he was about to just leave his phone on the phone, just take off. All right, my bad.
Right, it looked bad for a second there.
He's like, I thought he was saying, "Be quiet." Like, hey, they here. No, what's up?
Shut up, y'all. Lindsey, get out of here. No, no, Lindsey, no. No, what I was saying, only JS creator on TikTok. They got leaked in an old video saying nigga, saying the N-word, real casual, and they were a lot younger then. So they came out and they said, listen, yo, I was a lot younger. I've definitely changed. I've grown up. Everything's cool. And, black creators don't get a shine on this app. I'm going to help uplift black creators. And then didn't. Yeah. And then
Aunt Karen invite her on the show and shit, and she just decided.
Aunt Karen reached out to her, emailed them, and everything. They looked like they were gonna collab, and then they totally backed out.
Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody got in her ear, a family member or something was like, "Nah, don't do it. They probably thought she probably was getting advice from somebody like, I bet that Aunt Karen person gonna just try to make you look bad or something like that. Like, no,
which Aunt Karen would not do.
You gotta go through a little bit of fire first. But if she would have did it, she would have came out on the other side better off.
Yeah, and listen, I don't have no hate in my heart for people. It's not something that's natural to me. So when you say like I'm 28 or I'm 29 or whatever, and I said nigga when I was 19, I'm not gonna be like, you're racist.
Yeah.
There's this, I'm not even gonna hold it against you if you just tell me like, yo, I'm sorry, that was wild.
Yeah.
Because I've said wild shit when I was 19. As I said in my video, I used to be a real misogynist. I used to be sexist. I used to not understand what respecting women was. If you had asked me, I would say like, yeah, I respect women, but my actions and my thought process of what that really was not that. So it's not, so you can't just be like, hey, are you racist? It's like, no, I'm not racist, but you are, and you just really don't understand what that means to respect other people's races or not be racist or not be sexist. It's difficult.
Yeah, like a person might have been very disrespectful in a racial way. That don't necessarily mean that they feel like they were racist, but they did something that is very racist. I mean, people don't want to see that, and they everybody's the hero of their own story.
Yeah, and my point is that everybody can grow and learn and change, and it's never honestly, it's never a bad idea to like look at your past and be like, nah, that ain't it.
Yeah, it's happened before. People get forgiven all the time.
I don't necessarily.
Hold on, it's buffering.
He's cutting. He's
cutting off.
Lindsey got him.
Try again. You got it. All right, I think you're back. Try again.
Said that I don't necessarily think that every white people racist. I think that every white person have racist tendencies.
Right. I mean, I mean, a lot
things you learn at home.
You get to, as a white person in America, you get to live as a white person in America, and there's some benefits to that. I mean, they're the majority. You got people in the majority of the Senate, the House, and in the White House is a certain color, and
majority of people all the money.
Yeah, exactly. And when police officers, for example, like get into it with people of color for stuff that it's been proven that also white people are equally offenders of. And so they're trained to do the math. I could jam up the this kid in the suburbs because I know his ass probably got some weed on him and stuff. But his dad's probably connected with the senator or the governor or something. The odds of that is higher there. But if I go to the hood or something like that, if I try to find Fame or if I try to find Chris or Tyrell, the odds that that they ain't connected is greater. And then I can this arrest can stick. And I meet my quota or some shit like that. There's been cops that have admitted this. Like, we purposely stay away from the suburbs, even though we know, like, from when they grew up, they were doing those things. But they know that their dads or their moms or whoever probably got a friend or a connect somewhere that can make that cop's life miserable if they do. They know it.
Or not even that. Not even the threat of intimidation. Just like, hey, that's my buddy Charlie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Or that kid, he looks just like me. I remember when I used to do that back in there. He looks. I mean, it's a messed up system. But we're going back to. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was going back to TikTok. Going back to TikTok, the racism is breaded into the app. Like, people who don't understand what systemic racism is, to just look at how TikTok is built. Yeah. For example, it doesn't matter what the trend is. It doesn't matter what the song is. And here's the thing, like, no, we're not splitting any hairs. Black women have bigger, fatter asses overall. Right. All right. We know this, just general. But anytime there's a booty trend, if you click the sound to see the videos on the trend, all white women, all white women. And they got nice butts or whatever. And I'm not whatever, but just all white women up top. You got to scroll down to get to your black creators. Second thing that's racist about TikTok, if you put it in your bio, Black Lives Matter. Oh yeah, that's not going to show up.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
it's going to get banned.
Oh, but the only person that's allowed to promote Black Lives Matter and never get a dime taken from her is that Charlie Domingo lady, the Molly or whatever. I keep saying the mess. It was right there on her profile picture. That right there. I mean, it's like she's the only one that's allowed to make millions.
Yeah, you can't type the words Black Lives Matter. No, censored. No, but you can type white supremacist.
No, I got that beat. I just checked the other day. You can't even type the word black at all when you're doing a hashtag. Type the word go hashtag and just put BLAC, and then suggestions will come up the second you put that K in. No suggestions. But if you put white in there, it suggests everything, even white supremacy. But if you put black, and then you have to put something else behind it for the suggestions to come back. But if you just say the word black by itself, no suggestions at all. And I saw that video. I don't know if were you the one that did that video where it says like in the profile, yeah, like you cannot put the word black in there, and it won't let you save it in your profile.
No, I didn't do that video.
Okay,
no, but I seen it.
There was somebody did a video that said like if you put black in the profile, it won't let you go for like something about if you put Black Lives Matter, it says this is hate speech. But if you put white supremacy in there, it's like that's fine. Yep,
no problem at all. So there's a lot of problems ingrained in. Let me tell you something. So I was like, my lady friend, she started working out at home. She's doing squats in her living room while I'm hanging out with her. And I said, you know what? I'm going to get me a million likes on TikTok. I'm going to film her doing squats. Don't you know that shit got banned within 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
And then, so I dispute it because she's wearing shorts. Her ass is not out. I mean, and listen, I've seen a lot of ass out on TikTok. I've seen a lot of thongs. I've seen a lot of bikinis.
I've seen a lot of that on minors. Shit.
Right. Worse.
Right.
But it's like there's a lot of like ass out on TikTok. And to be fair, she did like the bottom cuff. She got a nice ass. Her bottom cuff is not out.
Right.
So I'm like, so I appeal it, and they don't get back to me for another week. My video goes live a week later because they finally say like, I guess she's not naked, and it's like, okay, cool, but now it's a 7-day-old video with no likes and no views. Yeah. My momentum is killed.
Right.
You killed it. It's never gonna go. Even now, it only has like maybe 1,000.
I feel like most of that shit is done on purpose. And hey, Tyrell, I mean, it's like, I don't know if you got to get in. It's like, are you moving around? You good?
Hey, I'm good.
Okay. I don't know if you have to dip or anything. It looked like you try. It look like oh shit, the street lights on. Mama gonna be nice. But
that's what it looked like for me.
I feel like that shit is done on purpose, man. I feel like there's a system in play. Like you said, if you want to see what systemic racism look like, look at TikTok, because they are putting a clinic on how it works, because and then it shows, because the benefits go to all these white creators that end up getting paid more, getting more views, getting all the endorsement deals, and the black creators, because they've been stifled, and no one, not to say that no one on TikTok, I mean, obviously there are racists on TikTok, but even if no one on TikTok was racist, these are still implemented to make white creators shine and black creators on the second level. What did they say? Let's look at the top 10. The top 10 most most followed and famous and highest paid through TikTok influencers none of them are black at all. But yet most of them are using rap music, black people of color, content created like dance moves and things like that to push their own fame and to have made that fame to get to that top 10 level. None of them got to those to that level by doing 100% their own authentic made or dance moves or songs or anything like that. They have picked all of them have piggybacked off of somebody else of color, and none of those people are anywhere near the top 10 influence and play and paid on this system. It's crazy. It's like you gotta a black person has to do something or just be like, I don't know, like, I mean, like, just like the man, like the shit, like the funniest, like Chris Rock said something about this, like he has to be one of the best comedians in the world to live where he is. He lives next to Jay-Z. Jay-Z is one of the best rappers in the world to live in that neighborhood he lives in. But their next door neighbor, a white guy, is just the dentist. Like he just gets to be average, just the dentist.
Right.
But Chris and Jay got to be the best to be in that neighborhood. That's what I feel like TikTok is.
It is that, because I mean, who's the best right now? Almost about to take over Charli D'Amelio in followers is what's his name? Khaby Lame, that the black creator, the black Italian creator on TikTok. He does the whole.
Oh really? Oh really? His followers are up there.
He's second. He's second right now. He's second right now.
Charli D'Amelio has over 100 million followers, right?
I don't think it's over 100 million. I think it's like 20 something million. But he's about to, at the rate he's going, he's about to overtake her.
No, I'm about to
he's second.
Check this.
Yeah.
Charlie,
my man.
Charlie, like follow, like
and
number,
again,
as far as number of followers.
And once again,
Charlie D'Amelio has over 120.2 million followers.
Is that on TikTok?
On TikTok. Well, because just yesterday she was just at 117. I don't know. Did we lose you? Your video cut out. Oh yeah. Charlie got him, man. But what about you? Oh, he probably come back. But what about you, man? Have you ever seen old dude that we're talking about? What? There you go. He's back in. What? Terrell, have you ever seen what's that brother's name again? The guy that does that whole like
Kabi Lame, I think his name is.
Right.
Y'all go, yeah.
I follow him on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. That's what I do everywhere.
Kabi
Lame.
Like Clubber Lane?
No, like lame, like somebody's not cool. LAME.
Kabi Lane. I guess I can't. I must be
KHABY.
That's what I'm doing wrong.
KHABY.
There we go.
He's Italian.
Kabi Lame. There he goes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's up there though. 90 million.
Yeah. And he grew so fast. They saying at this rate he's gonna overtake him. And just to bring it back to my original point, black people being so simple and teaching and loving. His whole page is just don't do no complicated shit. Do this.
Yeah, it's simple but effective. My wife goes crazy over it. She's white. I'm black, and we equally like I mean, it's so simple and we get it. When
it's funny,
ain't nothing there but just pointing out the obvious. It's so simple. Anybody could have thought of it. But I'm glad he figured it out. He figured out he broke the code. He finally. I'm looking out for him. I hope that TikTok don't be like, let's just wait till they hit 100 million and then we're gonna ban them for for nudity or some shit. Like they're gonna make something.
Well, no, actually, I'm gonna tell you what's about to happen. I ordered this white face makeup from Amazon, right? And then I'm gonna just do shit simple, but in white face. And then I'll be the biggest creator on TikTok. Actually,
dude, I'm
gonna change it to Fame White too. So just so they don't get suspicious.
You're gonna get blocked so fast. They gonna it's like they looking for a reason. It's like I heard that TikTok is one of the.
No, I'll be in white face. Don't worry.
Yeah. What was you saying? Tyrell? My bad. Are you muted?
Oh, I was just saying what he was saying. Fame White.
Oh, Fame White. I didn't hear you, but I'm thinking that I don't know. I'm hopeful, man. I'm hopeful that they'll finally get their act together. I don't see it. I mean, the way that the powers that be at TikTok, I just feel like it's just going to be a bunch of lip service. They will never. They know what they want. They know what they don't want, and they know how to pretend like they doing it. What they should be doing, and they just
For sure.
And you can't. I mean, it's their platform. You can't do nothing about it. I mean that's their stuff. Either we jump off of it and promote something else, or they get or every February, we just watch that banner scroll by on the top of the search page, or how they we love our black content creators. Soon as March hit, it's like y'all all getting blocked. Y'all all getting your pages taken from you. So
hope you enjoyed this month's money.
Yeah.
But it was only 28 days worth of money, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all, black content creators can only get paid in February. That's fucked up. Oh man, but there are certain accounts, and I'm gonna count him, the Lame, was it Kobe Lame, in as one of these accounts. You can reach a certain level where you would really have to be in violation for them to mess with. Like Charlie D'Amelio, there's nothing that I heard that TikTok, like the reason why they ban people's accounts so fast, like they'll claim you violated something, is because they pay out more than any other app, and they don't like to. So because they already giving all this money out to like people like Charlie and whatnot, so they try to delete and ban as many people as they can for messed up reasons. But when you hit it and hit that certain level, then they're stuck with you. It's like, well, there's nothing they can do about it now. Like they like him, he's going, like, I can see it. 90 million? No, he's good. He'll be fine. But
because here's the thing, right? Here's why there's racism in TikTok, right? This is why this thing. Because TikTok because it doesn't cost anything, it could easily become socialist. Think about it. If you were on your For You page and you just literally watched everybody's video, no matter what it was, you never scrolled past, you watched every single one 3 times, and you liked it and you commented no matter what it was, and you followed no matter what it was, and everybody did that, everybody would be paid. Everybody would be paid. They can't have that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. But they set up a platform where that's possible. That's the only platform where that's possible.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to know everybody. It's easy to get someone who has no likes, no views, no followers, and their video will come up on your page. But chances are you see no likes, no views, no followers. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. And
but if you just watched it, you just watched it.
And that's why there's no consistency on banning. There's a person I follow. She's a white lady, and she's always like in her backyard with her swimsuit on and stuff. And they're always blocking her stuff and saying that she's nude and stuff. And but this other white lady is. Oh,
big girls get hated on TikTok. Big titties and big parts. They don't like that either.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to. You know what? I better not say it. I was about to say something because when you said a reason why they don't like big, I guess they don't like big. I guess they have I'm gonna say how can I say it? I guess there's somebody or an algorithm that just has been told that we like this body type more than that body type, and anybody who's not in the body type that we like, we're gonna start blocking. But then there's no consistency though, because the majority of the pages that get the most followers and views and likes and stuff are mostly women that don't wear as much clothes as other women or other men and stuff like that. Even guys, like sex sells. Like
there's a lot of thirst trap dudes on TikTok as well. It's
even
people
guys can get away with it. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so there's no consistency though. Why people are getting blocked for the same thing that other people are getting loved for, and I'm talking not white and black. I'm talking a white person getting blocked for it, and another white person getting paid for it. It don't make no sense. So
it's a really broken system.
But hey, it's broke. It's like it's a broken system.
But we're sitting here still using it, just like
I'm about to log off in a second and go check my For You page like a motherfucker. But like what? Yeah, you know what?
Hey, look, I just got into the creator fund, so shit is popping. I gotta be on there now. They gotta pay me now before they ban me. Exactly.
So yeah, I'm gonna say that too. Like, hey, TikTok, you know what? Prove me wrong, baby. Give me in that fund, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna close it like this. Like there's a situation that is going on YouTube a lot with certain creators that like bitch and complain about like Brie Larson, for example. Like there's people that just hating on her just for the sake of hating on her because it gets a lot of clicks. And I've always said like I could do that same thing. I could get on YouTube and, for example, if the internet gods, if the YouTube gods were to come down and say, if you just hated on Chris Hemsworth every day for the next 3 months, you will have 1 million followers on your channel. I'm like,
for sure.
If you can guarantee me that, I'd shut Chris Hemsworth down. Like, I'd make him cry with just using my words, man. Fuck Thor. It was what I'd be saying all day, every day. If you could guarantee that. But
right.
Because that's how the game goes. But just on a maybe or something, like I mean, I don't got time for that. I like that constant hate,
the heat that you'll get,
the heat that comes from it and stuff. It's just I'm not that type of dude.
People be in your inbox telling you to kill yourself over Thor.
Over there, and then like what they did to Tyrell, like threatening him and his family and stuff. Like that shit is wild. But if TikTok would have called you, Tyrell, and it would have said, we'll give you like $300,000 for your trouble. Sorry about all that hate mail that you got through our algorithm. $300,000. You good? Hey, you
can't sell out. I can't sell out.
You wouldn't. No. An apology check for for TikTok allowing.
Yeah, so sorry for that bullshit, bro.
Sorry for all those comments. Not that we're gonna pretend like it didn't happen. Just an apology check for all those hate comments coming to you.
It's like reparations.
Like reparation.
Man, I bet go so fast with my kids home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I take that check. That ain't selling out. I mean, hell, I'll take the money and I'll still tell the story the next day. I mean,
right. I'd be like, I got this check from racists.
Yeah.
It's now. They're just an idea for you to do.
Man, but I appreciate you guys talking with me, man. I'm gonna
Call it the Lindsey Fund.
That's hard, Dad.
Instead of reparations, we call it the Shaw check. But man,
Go crying like she was doing. Let me stop.
Man, I couldn't believe that, dude. I swear to you. Like if you go on my page and see her name is MCat. It's at MCat Ma. She did a video where she was mocking that response, and she had like the part where Lindsey was crying. She got like 2 little cups of water and like put it to her eyes and like blinking and like all that bad. Somebody
Fake tears? No, dude.
Yeah, like no, for real. This is but somebody in her comment section was like, why is this girl that's mocking Lindsey like a better actor than Lindsey herself? Like, for real. Like, that shit was so fucking fake. But this girl mocking her is doing a better acting job than Lindsey is. It's crazy.
Shorty been on Nickelodeon for years.
Dude. Got mad the Classified couldn't get a reboot. That's all it was.
Well, if you man, I don't know.
Let me say this real quick. I wrote that statement for the cast members, not because I give a fuck what happens to them, for real, because I don't know them. But I wanted that reboot so bad. Man, I'm telling you something.
Me too. So
I've written for TV before. And when iCarly was greenlit to be reboot, I reached out to Paramount and I said, if y'all reboot Ned's Declassified or Zoe 101, I volunteer my services to write. I'll even come in at a reduced rate because I just want to write for your show. And I would have, it's going to touch a childhood dream of mine to write for Nickelodeon. So they got back to me and it said, there will absolutely be no fucking reboot. You're dreaming. That's not gonna happen. Fuck you. And so
signed Nickelodeon. Signed Nick.
And then it was an orange splat right there.
Somebody threw that Nickelodeon trophy through your window with a note tied.
The blimp, yeah, the blimp broke my window. And they were like, don't ever call us again. Yeah. But it was like, but then Devin Workshire, he got on TikTok and he said, like, if I can generate enough interest, we can get this reboot going, which is all it takes. If the people demand it, then they'll do it. So that's the only reason that I was following them. And literally when this was happening, I was like, yo, if they had a Ned's Declassified episode for implicit bias and racism, that would be a great place to start. Lindsey can learn her lesson on screen and it would be good TV content and it would generate interest for the reboot. So as a fan of the show, I wrote them statements that they could use in order to, relieve themselves of the situation that held Lindsey accountable and understood that is their friend, which I understand. They grew up together. I don't expect you to be like, fuck. I didn't expect either one of them to get on and be like, fuck Lindsey. Like, that would be weird. But to educate people and to hold accountability, which is all we ever really wanted. It's not like she's a horrible person. She's not the worst racist in the world, even if she is 100% racist, which she is. But she's not the worst. There's plenty of villains that we can also go after. But in the meantime, I wrote their shit because I wanted that show to get rebooted, and now my dream is dead. But however, since I wrote their statements, I'm technically going to start saying that I wrote for Ned's Declassified, and y'all are my witnesses on that.
Yeah, we got you. I was about to crack up with you.
I wrote for Nickelodeon, and there's no debate about it.
Dude, I was about to die laughing when you said, man, as far as racists go, like she's not the worst racist, or even though she's one of the ones that you can kind of ignore. It's not like she get in your face every day with it and all that.
She didn't need to be stopped immediately, but she exposed herself, so we bagged it and tagged it.
She leveled up. She turned from a Pikachu to a Raichu right in front of her. she fucking leveled up on that shit. We were like, Lindsey, this is kind of racist. Pig, like she went hard.
Hey man, you take that evolutionary stone, boy. Anything can happen.
Dude, she wild out, man. But man, I appreciate you guys talking about. Hey, that might have. It wasn't. I wasn't bullshitting, man. I'm chatting. Hey, you can't get my TikTok account or my YouTube channel over 100,000, dog. I bet you can't. No, you can't. Hope you can't. But if you got the magic like that, then yeah, holla at me, man. I appreciate it. But I appreciate the time, Tyrell, man. I appreciate you being smarter than like 99% of all the TikTok and taking taking pictures of what you. And I'm sorry that you went through what you went through because you were just.
Yeah, for real, though. That was some old bullshit.
Yeah, because all you were doing was just all you did was what, and I'm sure a lot of other people got a lot of heat too, but
it was it was a war in the comments. I don't think we stressed that enough. Like Tyrell wasn't the only person getting racist remarks. Like people were defending Tyrell in there, and I was one of them. And shit was getting fired in all directions.
That's crazy, but what about as of now though? It's kind of, you said it's kind of died down now that she's deleted it and everything. So
died down.
I mean, look, the reboot is dead, brother. It's over. They're done. Cookie's. So the dude that plays Cookie, he's been challenged to a debate by I Speak 1906, and he should not take it. He should not take it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you real quick. I'm gonna tell you just why he should not take it, because Anthony got in that video and he's like, I would like to challenge you to a debate. Would you like to sit down? No, I don't trust nobody that talks like that, because if you've seen his other videos, he's like, I'm gonna challenge you to a debate and I'm gonna say something goofy. But he was all, if you would like to come sit down with me, that's when he's got real venom.
You know, he not only bringing receipts, he bringing in witnesses. Your Honor, like, where the fuck that judge come from? What the fuck is this?
You know when your mom be mad at you in public and she said, sit down.
I just had to do that with my kids the other day. It's like
just real calm. Everything's real cool, but I'm gonna tell you, I got that venom for you.
Yeah, it's gonna happen when you get in the house. But yeah, I wish there's so much we could get on and make. Like I said,
man, we gotta do this again.
Yeah, this ain't. Yeah, it's not gonna be the last time something like this pop off. But I'm gonna get. I had to just vent and get it out of my system. I've been meaning to. I invited. There was one other a young lady who exposed a lot of other things on the other side of the story. I think it was on the side of the the friend of Lindsey, that side of it.
The Rito T.
Yeah, she had some things too, and she said she wanted to join this panel, but I reached out to her today and said, hey, if you, because it was kind of last minute, I said, hey, we're gonna start at 7:00, and if you, I gave it a link, so I said if you just happen to catch it while we're in the middle of it, just chime in and shit. But I guess she got busy or something. But I was hoping to have like at least a panel of 4 people, because this is a topic that I don't know. I would like to say I hope this never happens again, but let's be honest. 10 more cases with different people have already happened in the last 10 seconds.
Right, it just happened right now. Yeah, TikTok is in an outrage. Yeah,
TikTok, we should do an infomercial about that shit. Every 3 seconds, 900 racist videos get made on TikTok. This could be racist right now. I don't even know.
Yeah, even TikTok banned me from posting.
You said they what? They did that for real?
They did it, yeah.
Like as of now, you can't post anything.
I can't post nothing. It been like that for 3 days now. I can't post at all.
Damn, son.
Oh,
that is wild.
I got banned from commenting after the Lindsey situation, but that was only for a few hours. I think that was only 24 hours.
And then somebody reported my videos.
Yeah, let me check my phone. My phone haven't been working for the past few hours, but it did say 1%, so it might be something else. But no, that's what I was talking about before, man. Like they're not consistent. They have people who are literally talking about politics all day and saying the most wild stuff, and nothing will happen to them. Then there'll be another person. You mention Trump or Biden once, banned. Like it don't make no sense what they be. Like I don't know how, man. I feel like they gonna figure out how to shut my YouTube channel down because I'm talking about TikTok. I don't know. But that's
one day.
That's the show right now, guys. Like I said, I usually we just talking about entertainment news. I know it's just technically within the vein. We're talking about a platform that has these celebrities and all this stuff pops up. On this channel, we talk about things that are trending, and it counts. But I didn't want it to just be like the traditional stuff with the music in the background and be all be like with that lighthearted. I was gonna have a song playing in the background, but it was gonna have the N-word throughout the whole thing, and it was gonna get real with you. I don't think half of y'all ready for that. But he's like, damn, Chris, look, he's more angry than I remember. What is that? Last week talking about
hey man, what I say? You look back at your old stuff and be like, ooh, that just ain't it.
Yeah. But I appreciate you guys talking with me. Yeah, we got to do it again, man. And I'm gonna leave it at that. If you want to just tell them again, if I don't know what's going on with the TikTok accounts, but Tyrell, if there's anything else that you want to tell them where people can find you, where can they find you online?
That's on TikTok and Facebook. TikTok Tyrell B. L. M. Bailey. And Facebook at Tyrell B. L. My Bailey, same thing.
Awesome. All right, and and it's fameblackTV. What's going on, man? What's that? What channel you on?
That's another story for another day, where I ran a whole TV production company. So yeah, you can find me at fameblack on TikTok and Instagram. Don't add me on Instagram. I don't need your follows. Just follow me on TikTok.
Yeah, and everybody who follows Fame Black on TikTok, follow me on TikTok at T3 Media. You know, I said I want to get that bag, baby.
Getting that creative fun, baby.
I need to get that creative fun, baby. God damn, I got bills to pay. I'm trying to
get them 3 to 5 cents per 1,000 views.
Yeah, exactly. Every little bit helps, man. That's 3 cents that I didn't have to get it.
I'm hoping to get enough to cover my weed money. If I can make enough on TikTok to buy my ounces, I think I'll be straight.
I'm glad you didn't say that on TikTok. They were like, he finally violated it. Yes. Got him.
Shut his creative fun down.
And just when you thought you had a chance, got him. But all right,
my weed money.
I'll leave it at that, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys know where to find me. I'll put everybody's